The organization meeting of the Board of School Directors of the Westchester Area School District will come to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Director Bevilacqua.
Here.
Director Christie.
Here.
Director Dietrich.
Here.
Director Durnell.
Here.
Director Fleming.
Here.
Director Fry.
Here.
Director Herman.
Here.
Director Parkinson.
Here.
Director Wamsley.
Here.
Public comment? There's no one here last. No public comment tonight. Moving right along. The purpose of this meeting is to organize the board for the coming year by electing a permanent president and vice president. We will not be taking up any regular legislative business for the board tonight. Our first order of business is to elect the temporary president to chair the organization meeting. May I have a nomination for temporary president?
I nominate Director Bevilacqua.
Director Bevilacqua. Are there any further nominations? Seeing none, and if there's no objection, I will declare the nominations closed. I have a first from President Fleming. May I have a second? Director Dietrich. Are there any questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor of Director Bevilacqua serving as temporary president, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now I'm going to turn the meeting over to,
I'll now open the floor for nominations for the office of president. Anybody want to make a nomination? Director Donnell?
I'd like to nominate Director Fleming.
Thank you, Director Donnell. Are there any further nominations for president? Okay. Seeing none, if there's no objection, I'll declare the nominations closed. I have a first from Director Donnell. May I have a second? Director Herman. Are there any questions or comments from anyone? All right. Seeing none, all in favor of Director Fleming serving as president, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'll turn the meeting over to the next year's 2025 president, Director Fleming.
Thank you, Director Bevilacqua, and thank you everyone for the honor of serving as the president of the Westchester School Board for another year. I will now open the floor to nominations for the office of vice president. Do we have a nomination for the office of vice president? Dr. Dietrich? Oh, we're sorry, you got there.
I nominate Director Bevilacqua.
Thank you. Do we have a second? Director Fry? Are there any further nominations? Seeing none, and if there's no objection, I declare the nominations closed. So I have a first to elect Director Bevilacqua as Vice President from Dr. Dietrich, and I got ahead of myself a little bit, and I have a second from Director Fry. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor of Director Bevilacqua serving as Vice President, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Director Bevilacqua has been elected Vice President. Congratulations. And so again, thank you for permitting me the honor of serving as President for the coming year, and congratulations to Vice President Bevilacqua. We have a few more things we need to address before we can wrap up the organization meeting and adjourn. First is the appointment of a solicitor.
Approval is requested that the firm of Unruh, Turner, Burke & Freeze be retained as solicitor of the Westchester Area School District at the rate of $195 per hour for partners and for council attorneys, $180 an hour for associate attorneys, and $105 per hour for paralegals until the next organization meeting of the board in December 2025. I so move.
Okay, I have a first I have a first from Director Vice President Bevilacqua. May I have a second? I have a second from Director Christie. Are there any questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now we have approval of the 2025 board meeting schedule.
Approval is requested that the board adopt the board meetings as listed beginning January 2025 through December 2025. Unless posted and published otherwise, these meetings will be held at the Spelman Education Center Boardroom, 782 Springdale Drive, Exton, PA. This meeting schedule will be also advertised as required in the Daily Local News. I so move.
I have a first from Vice President Bevilacqua. May I have a second? I have a second from Dr. Herman. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, we'll go ahead and vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. And now we are now adopting, sorry, I got mixed up here. You can go ahead, Dr. Vice President Bevilacqua.
Approval is requested that the school board policies, rules, and guidelines excuse me, presently in effect to be readopted until the next organization meeting of the board in December 2025. I so move.
I have a first from Vice President Bevilacqua. May I have a second? Director Dornell seems very excited, so I'll have a second from Director Dornell. Are there any questions or comments? Okay. Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Now we'll have the adoption of standing board committee.
Approval is requested that the board adopt the following standing board committees. They are as follows: Teaching, Learning, and Equity, Policy, Property and Finance, and Personnel. I so move.
Okay, I have a first from Vice President Bevilacqua. May I have a second? Director Fry. Are there any questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. As per Board Policy 005, the Board President appoints members to the standing committees. For 2025, the following board members will serve on the Teaching, Learning, and Equity Committee: Director Dornell, Dr. Laura Dietrich, Dr. Karen Herman, Director Fry, and Director Dornell will serve as chair. The following board members will serve on the Policy Committee: Directors Bevilacqua, Christie, Dietrich, and Walmsley, with Director Dietrich as chair. The following board members will serve on the Property and Finance Committee: Directors Bevilacqua, Christie, Parkinson, and Walmsley, with Director Bevilacqua as chair. Lastly, the following board members will serve on the Personnel Committee: Directors Dornell, Fry, Herman, and Parkinson, with Director Parkinson as chair. We don't need a vote on the committee members. Next, we have comments from residents. Any comments?
No comments, no residents.
No residents. Seeing that we have no comments, I will make a motion to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries, and we are adjourned.